Imagine waking up tomorrow morning, opening your banking app, and seeing $10,000 sitting in your account. Nothing dramatic happens outside. You still go to work, you still make breakfast, and the world looks exactly the same. But inside your mind, something changes immediately. For the first time, you are not worried about the next bill. You are not counting days until payday. You know that if something small goes wrong, you can handle it. And that quiet confidence is exactly why the first $10,000 is the hardest money you will ever make. Because before reaching that point, every dollar feels like survival. Most people spend years stuck in this survival cycle. Income arrives, expenses swallow it, and the bank balance falls close to zero again. Even when income increases, lifestyle increases just as fast. Better apartment, better car, more subscriptions, more eating out, and small upgrades everywhere that feel harmless, but slowly trap you in the same financial position. So financially, nothing truly changes. But once real savings begin to build, the entire game shifts. And today, I want to explain why reaching $10,000 feels painfully slow at first, why money starts moving faster after that point, and what realistic steps can help you reach this milestone sooner without making life miserable along the way. The first reason $10,000 feels impossible at the start is simple. Most people begin adult life with very little financial margin. Your income is usually lowest when your expenses first become serious. Rent or mortgage payments appear. Groceries and transport become constant costs. Insurance and utilities pile up. And suddenly every paycheck already has a job before it even arrives. Whatever remains after essentials feels tiny, and saving even a few $100s can feel like sacrificing comfort or social life. So progress feels painfully slow. The second challenge is lifestyle creep. Every time income increases, people naturally upgrade their lifestyle because it feels deserved. You worked harder, got promoted, or changed jobs, so you reward yourself with better living conditions, nicer things, or more convenience. But slowly expenses rise again to match income. So even though earnings grow, savings barely move forward. Many people repeat this cycle for a decade without noticing. Income goes up, spending goes up, and savings remain stuck. The third challenge is impatience. Saving money feels unrewarding at the beginning. Putting away $300 per month feels pointless when your goal is $10,000 because progress seems invisible. Motivation fades, and when unexpected expenses appear, people feel like all progress disappeared anyway. But what most people do not realize is that this slow stage is exactly what builds the habits that later create financial momentum. Here's the part nobody explains clearly. Money behaves differently once you cross a savings threshold. Before savings exist, money only comes from your time and effort. Every dollar costs work, more hours, more stress, more energy. After savings start building, money begins helping you create more money. If you invest $10,000 and earn around 7% annually, that produces roughly $700 per year without extra work. That may not sound huge yet, but the psychological shift matters. You realize money can grow even while you sleep, and that realization changes behavior. People with savings make calmer decisions. They negotiate salaries better, leave toxic jobs sooner, and take smarter career risks because failure is no longer catastrophic. Savings create options, and options lead to better decisions. Better decisions accelerate financial growth even more, which is why people who hit early savings milestones often move much faster afterward. Another reason the first $10,000 feels so hard is because emergencies hit hardest when you have no buffer. When savings are zero, every unexpected expense pushes you backwards. Car repairs, medical bills, urgent travel, or job disruptions erase months of progress instantly. But once savings exist, problems become manageable inconveniences instead of disasters. Financial stress reduces dramatically once you know you have a cushion behind you, and reduced stress itself improves financial decisions. People under constant pressure make short-term choices, while people with breathing room think long-term. So how do you realistically reach $10,000 when life already feels expensive? Let's focus on practical actions instead of vague advice. Step 1 is awareness. Most people genuinely do not know where their money goes. They estimate, but rarely check properly. Look at your bank statements over the past 3 months, and you will probably find subscriptions you forgot about, impulse purchases, delivery fees, or small habits quietly draining hundreds every month. Redirecting even $200 or $300 monthly towards savings creates real momentum. $300 saved monthly becomes over $3,000 per year, and that alone gets you nearly 1/3 of the way to your goal. Step 2 is focusing on income growth, not only expense cutting. Budgeting has limits, but income growth does not. Ask how you can increase earning power over the next 1 or 2 years. That might mean learning new skills, changing jobs, negotiating pay, or building side income. Even an extra $200 per week saved instead of spent accelerates progress dramatically, and the key is resisting lifestyle upgrades until savings foundations are secure. Step 3 is automation. Relying on discipline every month is exhausting, so make saving automatic. The moment salary arrives, automatically move money into savings or investments. If money stays in your spending account, it will disappear. When savings happen first, your lifestyle adjusts to what remains. This quiet habit builds wealth without constant effort. Step 4 is protecting early progress. Savings disappear easily when emergencies hit, so treat early savings as untouchable protection rather than spare spending money. Keep it in a separate account that feels harder to access and mentally label it as future security, not extra cash. Step 5 is avoiding comparison. Social media constantly displays expensive lifestyles, cars, holidays, luxury apartments, and success stories. But much of what you see is financed through debt, not savings. Real financial stability often looks boring from the outside, and quiet progress beats loud spending every time. Another powerful trick is making savings visible, because humans respond to visible progress. Watching your savings grow monthly becomes motivating. Seeing $1,000 become $2,000, then $5,000, then $8,000 builds momentum, and progress fuels discipline. Once you approach the 10,000 mark, motivation accelerates naturally because the finish line finally feels close. Here is an uncomfortable truth most people avoid hearing. Reaching your first $10,000 will feel slow and sometimes frustrating. There will be months where progress stalls, unexpected costs appear, and motivation dips. But once savings start compounding, progress accelerates. 10,000 becomes 20 faster than expected, 20 becomes 50, and eventually money begins growing without constant effort. Because habits, systems, and investments now work with you instead of against you. Imagine yourself 10 years from now. You will not regret skipping unnecessary purchases or delaying lifestyle upgrades, but you will absolutely feel the difference between having savings and constantly starting over. The biggest financial regret people share is not starting earlier, because time multiplies money in ways effort alone never can. So even if you are starting from zero today, that is normal. Everyone starts somewhere. Start small, build consistency, and let momentum grow. Once you reach your first $10,000, money stops feeling like constant stress and starts feeling like a tool you control. If this video helped you see money differently, subscribe for more practical finance strategies, and comment below with how close you are to your first savings milestone. Because once momentum starts, the journey becomes much easier.